really fun to drive. Oh!
Now wait a second. You might ask yourself how I ended up here, driving a Lamborghini on a racetrack in Bahrain. This is why. The brand new Lamborghini Huracan EVO. It is the brilliant successor to the already amazing Huracan. It might look similar to the old Huracan, however it is not. Many things are new. The aerodynamics are much updated. There is a new spoiler in the front and it creates much more airflow underneath the car. There is also airflow directed to cool the brakes. The car has a heavily updated chassis. It contains a new torque vectoring system working on the 4 wheels. Most importantly, the car now has 4-wheel steering. It also has a super clever computer that makes sense of everything and tries to anticipate the driver's next move. The rear of the car is also completely new. The exhaust is now in the center, making place for a gigantic diffuser. They have also added a little ducktail wing. In total, Lamborghini states that downforce has increased 7 times over the predecessor without sacrificing much drag. Inside the car, we find a brand new center console. Away with all the buttons and levers, instead you have this massive touchscreen in the middle. Here you control all settings of the car, navigation, the sound system, everything. Oh, and one more thing. The engine. It now has 640 horsepower and 600 Newton, just like the Performante. Let's start it up and give it a go on the track.
So we're driving the auto. And I'm gonna put it in manual. You do it like that, and then I'm gonna put it in sport. Now it's in sport mode. As you can hear, it's a little bit more noise. That's more like it. All right, here we go. Fantastic. The brakes work also. The instructors told me you can take this corner full speed. Let's see if that's possible. Oh yes! Brake, 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 brake. Okay. Oh. Woo. It's absolutely fantastic. And you can actually tell that the car has rear wheel steering, because when you go on a straight like this, now we're going on a straight, it becomes very stable, but as soon as you brake and you come to a corner, the car becomes super agile instead. It's a little weird. But most importantly, this car can drift, and that's absolutely amazing experience. You have if you put it into sport mode, the computer knows that it's playtime. Corsa mode, which is for track, it's more like if you want to do a good lap time. But in sports mode, it's all about having fun. And this car is excellent at precisely that. So 200, 226, brake, brake, oh! Here we go, and we go on the main straight, go, 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 200, 240, we take a right here. Oh yes! Oh. And the sound of the engine is fantastic. Lamborghini is one of the few supercars right now that has the engine without turbos. And this means that the noise is just unbelievable. It's like, oh God, yes, and you hear everything. It's a V10 with 640 horsepower, just like the Performante. Actually, they took the engine from the Performante and put in this car. They added four-wheel steering and a computer that controls the chassis, and the result is this. What you get is a car that is maybe not as fast as the Performante on a racetrack, but it is exceptionally fun to drive. Okay, here we go. It's time to drift. It's playtime. Second gear. Scandinavian. Ah! Woo! And the feeling is, I'm not even a good driver. I'm not supposed to be drifting a Lamborghini around the racetrack. But here you just put it in sport and stretch the car a bit. And suddenly you are the drift king. I love this car. Well done, Lambo. Thank you.
And now for the million-dollar question. Is the car really that much better than the old one? And my answer is absolutely yes. The engineers at Lamborghini have had 4 full years to fiddle with the settings, add aerodynamics, the 4-wheel steering system, and that genius little computer. And the result is quite amazing. The engine noise is to die for, and the new chassis is brilliant, especially the drift mode. I have never ever had so much fun in a supercar, and I have driven pretty much everything on the market. Over and out from Bahrain, and thank you for watching.